Hi everyone, welcome to All Four Queens 555. I hope you're doing well on this Wednesday evening. So, excuse me for chewing, but I do it so I can release some of the energy, and so obviously I can burp it out sometimes and stuff. I've got some soft music going on in the background, so I hope that don't interrupt anybody. So, welcome to the channel, all about spiritual warfare, healing and awakening. When we awaken spiritually, we tend to hit into spiritual warfare, and I think if you look at the catalogue that I've been through, a lot of it's focused around abuse and bullying, which has happened all my life, to be fair. Only when you awaken do you actually see the reality of what people have been doing to keep you down and keep you suppressed while they live their life, and you actually treading on the hamster wheel, basically. So the reason why I wanted to do this session is because you'll see that there are some things, sorry, I'm just going to make sure the laptop stays on, but you'll see there's a few things where somebody's obviously in my phone and constantly puts certain adverts out when certain things are being said, and I've got like a constant one about the floor and Thursday and Sunday. So I'm not so sure, and I mean it is very, very wobbly, and I've just said on a previous one that I have tried to, arrange to move somewhere else, but obviously there's been no response because someone's in my phone, and obviously there's a network, isn't there? So, but the question is, why do you want me to stay here? Is it because you're expecting something to happen to the floor, premeditated? So you have to question that. So there's the subliminal one about the floor, and obviously I am trying to move away. Then you've got there's another one that keeps coming up about butter. If you eat butter daily, this is what happens to your eyes. Now, I had my eyes tested, and I was told that everything at the back of my eyes was perfect. So for me, is that a premeditated? And then I've got something about memory loss. Now I woke up and I've had people hitting my head, as we know, spiritually, whether they do it through witchcraft or whether they do it through technology. Now I noticed when I was in the bathroom there was like this technology of like sounds, because when I walked in, when I first came and you heard the sound on there, it would make a vibration on my head. So there was that. So, and obviously we've had the injections as well, so I don't know whether there's anything in the injections that they've done that would potentially be premeditated between the butter, i.e. eating butter every day, for my eyes, my memory, i.e. is there something in the injection, and then obviously making a point about the floor Thursday and Sunday. So, and also being in my phone and sort of blocking stuff, so my forward movement is quite challenging. And obviously, as you know, I don't have a car because my car was taken away. I changed it and they messed with it again, and then when I went to buy another one, my credit was bad because people have been messing with my credit from a fraud perspective. I've always had perfect credit and now it's not so great, and obviously I did go and get a new car, and then obviously I was advised against it because when I went on a test drive, the amount of people that just came at me, I just thought it probably wasn't the best time to take on a car. So obviously I have to move around with a taxi, but so I did try and find somewhere else, but obviously they intercept everything. So you have to ask yourself why, and why do you want me here, and why do you keep telling me about the floor? Is it premeditated? Is there an expectation or something? And all the attacks that we have and the heavy energy that's projected in the room, and people coming with big heavy suitcases for a couple of days. So I'm just keeping it on the diary, and I hope everyone has a great day. But I mean, from a social justice point of view, I truly believe, have courage. If you're of faith, great, because God will always stand by you. But speak up and stand up. And the more we do that, the more social justice we'll get, and the more, people will be held accountable for the behaviour that they've done against others. You know, we all have a right to life, and we all have a right to live our lives, not be controlled, oppressed and suppressed, and have people steal from you and keep you at the lowest rung, trying to survive. You know, I had a great life, a great home, car, stability, and then someone came along and just thought they could just take me off the wheel and turn me upside down and create a smear campaign and all sorts. And then when you reach out to the people that are supposed to help you, I got a question mark there, and as you will see from my recording. So you know, subliminal adverts about the memory, about the butter, and about the floor. And hope you have a nice evening, and I'll catch you on the next one. Sending you much love and light. See you later. Bye.